Good morning, everybody. It is day 2 of our trip, and I realized I didn't even film where we set up camp or anything. So there's where we set up the land shan for last night, and you can see the creek is right behind us, so that was really nice to fall asleep to. B is still in there getting dressed for the morning. It's late. It's probably 8:30, 8:40.
8:47.
8:47. Thank you. And we did sleep in because the Boy Scouts that were here last night were really noisy. Pretty sure we had a bear visitor last night come down and drink at the creek because we smelled wet dog really bad, and usually that's a bear walking in the creek. But I looked out and couldn't see one, so they're very elusive around here. There's a better view of our little campsite. It's real nice. And it's the spot right past the Birch Run shelter sign. Up here is the shelter that I couldn't show you last night because the Boy Scouts were in it. Boy, they were noisy boogers too. Very noisy boys. They cleaned it though, so that was nice of them. I saw them up here sweeping. There's the log. 2 brooms. We've got the clothesline. Oh, that's not cool. Somebody wrote on there. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bunks. It's a pretty nice shelter. Nice and big. And then it has this fire ring here. Up there's the privy, and last night we used the bear pole that's here. There's 2 bear poles at this shelter, the one that I showed you yesterday and this one. So we used this one last night. Alright, I'm gonna get some breakfast. I wanted to do a video while I'm sitting here. We're sitting at the shelter having breakfast. This is an outdoor backpacking stove. I got this quite a few months ago and I haven't been able to review it yet. I was hoping to be able to set it up and show you how it works on this trip, but I'm thinking that everything's just too wet. We had some trouble with the fire last night and we were really fanning it just to try and keep it lit, so I didn't try this yet, but I want to show you. I got this as a gift from Rick Ross. It's very cool. It took me a minute to figure out how to use it. It's very lightweight. And oh, now I got it stuck. There we go. It comes with these 2 blades and a stack of 3. So what you do with these, you take these 2 pieces out and then you flip these upside down like this. And then the medium, flip over. The little one, stick inside. Pick up both of them like this and set it down in here. These pieces, you'll see there's lines on them. You want this part with the lines up, and that just sits on there. And then this one with the lines down connects into that one and makes a stove top. You can then set your pot on top of there. And you feed the fire in here and you light the fire under here. See that That's got really nice airspace, so you set your fire there. It's got the holes inside, and the fire comes up through, and then you just break little twigs and place in here and cook your food. Very cool, very nice setup. Thank you, Rick Ross. I'm going to try this out as soon as I can. Hopefully the twigs and stuff will dry up. I had a hard time finding any kind of tinder last night just to start the fire, and we had to keep fanning it just to keep a flame. It was just too wet for anything. We are all packed up, ready to go. On a side note, I need a trail name for Bee, because calling him Bee is just odd to me. You know, everybody deserves a trail name. Two things that he likes to do: architectural stuff, like building, and he is just in awe out here taking pictures today and yesterday. So definitely into photography and architecture and building. So if anybody's got a good idea for a trail name, put it in the comments and let me know. Maybe you can help me trail name him. This is a gooey looking mushroom this morning. Pretty cool.
Ooh.
What?
Those big leaves look cool.
Just be careful up here, it's a little slippery. And if I remember correctly, this is a big step down. Yeah. Big step down. Sorry, buddy. Almost stepped on a little garter snake. I don't know if you can see him. He's taking off pretty fast. I ticked him off. He's cute. The woods are pretty this morning. I'm going to take a picture of this tree over here, these mushrooms. So, our sleep last night, I was a little cold in Big Agnes Lulu. That's the 20-degree bag that I have. I was a little bit cold. I had the Thermarest X-Therm mattress, and B had my Enlightened Equipment quilt. It's a little bit dangerous, but it's cool looking. It goes up into this tree. Yeah, he had the Thermarest Neo Air Trekker mattress, and first time sleeping in the woods, he wasn't comfortable at all. Most people aren't, but he said it was like the worst night of sleep he's ever had in his life. We switched this morning, and he used Big Agnes Lulu, and I switched over to the quilt, and we were both more comfortable. I forgot how pretty it was in this section. Small water crossing here that we just went over. The woods are pretty today. Coming up on Old Shippensburg Road. We took a packs off break at the road and talked to a couple that was doing trail magic for thru hikers, and we noticed that B's backpack was leaving rub sores on him. We decided to end the trip here. He is trying out a few of my old packs to see if there's one that will work for him, and I'm also ordering a bigger air mattress for him to try. So our adventures are to be continued.